As we all just found out, Bungie is actually removing legendary shards from the game. A couple things to note, Bungie has said that there is no way for us to turn in however many shards we have for some sort of reward. They also said that we can no longer turn in ships and sparrows for rewards, so there is no point in stocking up on ships or sparrows like we may have done in the past. But don't worry, in the game currently there are still methods that you can turn your legendary shards into other resources, so before the end of the season, make sure you do all of these methods that I'm going to show you today so that you don't waste any legendary shards. To start the list off, over at Raoul in the tower, you'll notice over in the materials exchange, once per week you can buy a ascendant alloy, so I would make sure you do that every single week until the end of the season. You can also purchase enhancement cores for 30 legendary shards, so make sure you buy as many of these as you can, and you can also purchase enhancement prisms if you have the space to buy them. If you're down bad on glimmer, again you can also purchase glimmer here for some legendary shards. Also, while you're in the tower, if you head over to Hawthorne, you can also purchase as many raid banners as you feel like for 30 legendary shards. And finally, if you head over to the moon and go to the lectern of enchantment, you will notice that you can purchase phantasmal fragments for 10 legendary shards. And if you didn't know, you can turn in 10 phantasmal fragments for 10,000 glimmer right here, as you can see. So these phantasmal fragments will live in your inventory right here, and once you need some glimmer, just grab some, head over to Raoul and turn them in for 10,000 glimmer. So there are all the items that you can turn your legendary shards into before the end of the season. Another thing to mention is don't worry about how full your inventory space is for these phantasmal fragments and enhancement cores, because if you didn't know, in your inventory you can actually store your phantasmal fragments and your enhancement cores in the vault. Unfortunately, you can't store raid banners, but you can put your enhancement cores and fragments in the vault. As you can see at the very end page, here are my fragments and my enhancement cores. So if you're maxed out on vault space, maybe just try and make some space for some phantasmal fragments and enhancement cores for next season. But anyway, Guardians, that will wrap the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to drop a like and a subscribe down below. But again, thank you, and I'll see you later.